So it's Spurs to kick off the second half here at Portman Road, trailing by 2-0. Let's quickly go to the Ipswich manager, Bobby Robson. Bobby, first of all, how is Mick Mills?
Well, he's got a dislocation of some sort of the shoulder, and he's gone to hospital. I just watched the television there, Jerry. If Tottenham Hotspurs will not play football with us, this is going to be a terrible match. I mean, we've already lost one. We're lucky to have other players on the field of the play, and I mean, and that sort of tackle for me is absolutely disgraceful. And unless the referee does something about it, this isn't a football match. Now, we come here, we want to win the championship by people coming here and wanting to play football with us. Now, having said all of that, Jerry, because I'm now talking off your monitor, we've got to keep calm. We haven't got to resort to that type of thing. We are 2-0 in the lead. The second goal was marvellously worked by Mariner, and a lovely ball by Murin, and the penalty came at the right time. We've decided to keep O'Callaghan at outside right to keep the balance right, so that Tyson can now work in midfield with Gates, because obviously we've lost Walkie in that crucial position on our dealers, and we've reshuffled the side, and as long as we play football and the other team decide to do the same, we might win the match, and that's all I'm saying.
OK, Bobby, thanks a lot. But it's basically a reorganised Ipswich side, and it's Eric Gates still receiving treatment from physiotherapist Tommy Eggleston. Bobby Robson going back to his position in the dugout. Happy about the score, very unhappy about the number of knocks and injuries Ipswich Town are picking up here. Hoddle looking for Galvin, there's Walk. He was there in the right place. It's been a long time since he played right back. Crooks across, and Archibald's coming to it. Well, they were covering that one okay, but big difference when Crooks is on his left foot. When he's on his right, he set that one up well, getting down to the line, but there was no way in which Archibald could get a telling header in there. And Newton almost lost it to Mariner. Hoddle. Well played by Murin, and forward for Brazil as Miller coming to him. Still Brazil. Now McAllister. Now Murin. And Tyson. Oh, what a save by Danes from Tyson. It's still there though. And it's Hoddle to clear. And Archibald to pick up. But Ipswich still push forward, and Murin did brilliantly to get it to Gates and Brazil. And it's away this time by Miller. Still, they can't get it more than a few yards away from the edge of their own penalty area. Good play by Brazil to McCall. And out. Gates. And out, and a goal kick. Well, a spell of really hectic pressure on the Spurs goal, and certainly Ipswich were very, very close to getting their third. Ball was really well played around on the left-hand side. Brazil seemed to have an opening which was well closed down by Miller, but then he came in with a good turn. It was Murin's cross, and Tyson denied by the right foot of Barry Danes. Mariner and McAllister there. Handball. Well, I suppose that would constitute the ball being kicked away, and could be a problem there for Murin, but in fact there's a substitution for Spurs. It's Ardiles coming off, and it's Gary Brooke coming on. Brooke, an Essex lad who about December, January time had a spate of goals when he was introduced to first team football. So an attacking throw by Spurs here. Hoddle. Oh, that must be foul. No, is in possession, so play on. Brooke. Tyson coming across. Hoddle. Tyson sticks with him. Tyson again. And forward goes Gates. Mariner on the right. McAllister goes over. There's Brazil on the left-hand side. There's space here, and he's on his left foot. Brazil so menacing on this left-hand side in the second half. Very unselfishly set up by Paul Mariner. And what good work there was before that by Gates and Tyson. They look easy, but there's very little target to hit. And Brazil is pinpoint on it. And Brazil's 20th goal of the season surely kills off any possible chance Spurs might have had of getting back into this one. Acknowledgement from the loudspeaker system and the crowd that Alan Brazil is back on the goal target again, and 20 goals, that means 3 players in this Ipswich side have reached 20 or more goals. Of course, goal difference being so very important in the final analysis, they might lock the game up, they might keep going. Looking for an opening, but the marking is quite tight at the back. And Butcher in for Muren. The ball seems to stick to his feet. Callaghan evades that one. Tries to change it. With the help of Gates, succeeds. Brazil still sticking to this left-hand side where he's pulled the Spurs defence wide on a few occasions. Gates in there as Hoddle came through late. But fairly, I might say. Callaghan. Gates out here, and the call too. Players inside him. But this is Brazil. Gates, a call out there. Reasonably happy in the left wing position. He used to be there, but Brazil is over for another cross. The only person on the far post was a Spurs player, and the Spurs player claimed he didn't actually touch it, but referee Tottenham said he did. A call setting up Brazil. There was a flying header in here by Roberts. Roberts claims he didn't touch it. Referee said he did. That's why it's a corner next. Callaghan, Butcher, and over. Walk nicely in to Mariner. He didn't quite get by McAllister, but there's a lot of space here for Ipswich as Brazil has a go at Houghton, and Houghton wins well and is past Muren. There's McCall next, and between them he loses it. Forward goes Muren, out comes Danes, and I think Muren was quite right not to go into that one, but that's handball outside the area, as the Mariner was certainly on target there. Well, as Danes came out of the penalty area, Muren was quite right to pull out, because he could have only been injured, but two players tumble. It's Mariner who reacts the quickest. A chip that was on its way, and it's handball. And I suppose this is deliberate handball. It should really be a booking, but however, there's a free kick here with Russell Osman to the right of this activity. Tyson to the left. There's sometimes a run forward by Muren on these things, but he tries one to Osman. And now it's Tyson. And Mariner. Well, Russell Osman always threatens when there's a clean shot on goal, and you don't get many cleaner than that. The goalkeeper was well beaten, and the post protected him. Then Tyson chipped it on. Led away by Miller. Crooks here, meant for Hoddle, but Gates is in on him. Muren over the back for Mariner, he's free. Over comes Miller. And down he goes again, no penalty. Well, Mariner must have to be very close to getting his second decision in the penalty area. Going direct to that near post, over comes Miller. Mariner comes tumbling, but the referee was only 10 yards away. There's a free kick for a high challenge. Well, it hasn't been a particularly happy match for Don McAllister. The penalty he gave away, of course, was a very important one. Butcher easing away from Archibald and Hoddle and offside again. Either Brazil or O'Callaghan, probably both of them. Hoddle swinging it wide for Walk to intercept. Galvin just behind him. Ferryman. Crooks asking for the chip forward. He gets it. And a good drive, a good save, and McCall gets it away. Well, that was good play by Spurs, and Crooks denied there by Cooper's fine reactions. A lovely turn here. On the left foot, terrific save, and McCall was there to sweep it up. And the corner taken by Hoddle. And McAllister with a powerful one in. That would have eased his worries a bit if it had gone in. Don't think they made too much difference to where the points are going. Well driven in by Hoddle. McAllister, good leap over Archibald, but over the bar too. And Mariner goes down like a sack of potatoes, and McAllister's being booked here. I'm not so sure about that, though. I would think that there must be some sympathy for Don McAllister. He goes in, and certainly Mariner is off balance, but it seemed to me, and I think a lot of people here, that that was a reasonable challenge. Osman's kick, very, very deep. Butcher does well to get it. Mariner and Daines, Hoddle away, just evading Muren. But now it's Brook and Archibald on the break, with Brook in a very good position. And well found by Archibald. Cooper's there. Good goalkeeping. Well, he was in a good position, but Cooper is fast, and you've got to have sympathy once again for Archibald. Unselfishly waiting, looking, timing his pass right until defenders were committed to him. But in comes Cooper now, and how fast he moves. And Cooper's made some very valuable saves in the last 15 minutes. As the referee blows for the end of another game, which in the end wasn't a special occasion here, but at least we did see some good spells of football in the second half.